let's go, let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens. I'm coming to you once again, live and direct. Listen, I got a powerful message for you. This message is entitled, Focus on Everyday Money. Focus on everyday money. What am I talking about? Oftentimes, right, when I'm having conversations with people, or I'm observing people, or reading articles, or getting messages on YouTube, or Facebook, or Instagram, etc., people's like, I'm stuck, Mike. I want to do better than where I am, but I really don't have an idea to get from where I am to where I want to be. And now, if you watch any of the videos that I had before, you know that I said that ideas rule the world. Because anything that you see first started with a thought. So ideas rule the world. Right? Before God spoke anything into existence, He first had to think it. And before you do anything, you first must have the thoughts to achieve it. You must have the concept. You must have the idea. And so when I say focus on everyday money, this doesn't mean that you have to invent something that has never been created. The Bible said there's nothing new under the sun. What has been before, right? What will be in the future has already been. So there's nothing new. All the materials for an airplane that we see today was here from the beginning of time. It's just that the people that have the knowledge on how to put that airplane together. Make sense? We have cars today, right? There should be flying cars soon. But all the materials that's needed for it to be a flying car already exists. Someone has not put it together on how to create that. Just like now we have cars that we get in the car and we drive, we put gasoline, or you have electric, or you have solar power cars. When time first existed, the materials for that car, for the cars that we drive now, existed already. And so what am I saying? I'm saying that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to create something brand new. You can just tweak something that already exists and make it better. Or when I say focus on everyday money, I mean, what is your talent? What is your gift? God gives everybody a gift. God gives everybody a talent. And by that I mean, for example, let's make this very practical. Let's say that you're a barber, right? You love cutting hair. You're very skillful, but you don't have a license. But I say focus on everyday money. Go get your license as a barber. Now, maybe work at a place for a year, right, as a barber. Learn how the operation works. Save up your money. Then start cutting hair on the side, right? It's gonna work how you work it, right? And you only can go according to the ability that God put inside you and with your vision. And so now, when you start doing that, you're saving up your money. Now you get yourself a place. You don't even have to buy a place. You can rent a place, right? And then you start taking the customers that you built relationship with over that year, and the people that you was cutting their hair on the side. Now you let them know, hey, I have this location. And now you get this location, and now you get up 4 or 5 chairs in there. Now you have people in there who are renting spots from you. So now you're collecting rent. The rent from them could pay the rent that you're paying to somebody else in your place, and you're collecting money. And if you're smart, if you're wise, you say, how can I leverage this? Because now you're making money every day. That's everyday money. How can I leverage this? You save up your money. You don't start shopping. You don't start balling. You don't start, taking your money and going out of control. You say, you know what? How can I take this money and get another location? And you get another spot, even if you have to rent it out instead of buying it at first. You get another spot, maybe on the other side of town, and do the same thing and get people in there working. And you get a manager in there because you're not there all the time, right? Somebody that you could trust. You do background checks, screenings for every employee, for the manager. You set up cameras in there. Now you got 2 locations. Now you just doubled your income. And it's something that you're doing everyday money. See, computers are not going to learn how to cut people's hair, but that's the talent and the gifting that you have. And see, you should be able to take $1,000 and take $1,000 and make it to $10,000. From $10,000, you should be able to take $10,000 and make $50,000. You get what I'm trying to say? $50,000 should turn into $100,000. And so, but if you're not thinking properly, you will lose the money that comes into your hands because you're not thinking properly. You're just buying something that it ends right there. What do I mean by that? You'll take the money that you get and you need new furniture in your house. Oh, I'm going to get it first. I need a couch. Or, my kid needs, books for school. I'm not saying don't get the books for school, but I'm just saying, like, I would get some type of investment. I would put my money into my business, and the money from the business I'll pay for their books because I know the money's going to keep coming in. If you just spend the seed money to buy books, or spend the seed money that you get to buy furniture, if you spend the seed money to buy a car, if you spend the seed money to buy a television, then you're done. It stops right there. But if you take that seed money and now put it into something, right? Like I said, cutting hair, that's just an example. That may not be your talent, that may not be your thing. However, now by you putting it into that business, now the money can come back to you, right? And so this is what I'm trying to say. Focus on everyday money. You don't have to focus on creating the next Apple or the next Dell or the next Microsoft, right? Unless that is your talent, unless that's your gifting that God gave you. If that's what He gave you, then yes, that's what you focus on creating. The next app, right? The next multi-million-dollar app, Twitter or Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, right? So I just really want you to focus on the everyday money. You don't always have to hit a home run. Base hits will still put you in the Hall of Fame, right? And I'm not talking literally in terms of baseball. I'm talking you're getting money every single day from the business that you run. It's going to add up and put you in rare air. It's going to put you in a different kind of status, right? For example, I know a guy, him and his wife owns a Caribbean restaurant, Caribbean store, grocery store in the area that I used to live. And the area was not like it was a lot of millionaires in the area. It was a multi-unit building. They lived on the top floor. They lived on the first floor above the store, and there was 2 other floors above it. So they was getting rents from the people that lived above them, and then they had this store, grocery store downstairs. So from that grocery store, that store was earning $1 million a year. They took that money, they bought another building, right, with multi-units up top. So they have rents coming from up top, and then they put another grocery store down there. Then from there, they opened another store across the street from this one and sold another grocery store that had apartments up top. So they had about 3 stores, right, all in the same county with apartments up top. And they started from scratch. They started from nothing. And the point I'm trying to say to you is that they were able to carve out for themselves a very nice living, a very nice standard of living and way of life here in the world, here in the country, where people say people are not making it. It's too hard, or the economy's not good. It's how you think. It's how you think. And when you understand that God put you here to win, when you understand that God put you here to thrive, when you understand that God put you here to prosper, you understand that you don't have to have the gift of everybody else. You don't have to be LeBron James. You don't have to be the best baseball player. You don't have to be the best singer. You use the gifts and talents that God gave you, and you use it and focus on everyday money, and you'll be able to put yourself and your family in a great living situation. This is your man, Mike Bowens. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button and share this on your social media so that this could go viral. This is your man, Mike Bowens. I'm signing off until next time, saying be blessed.